Let's move on back to the marketplace. It's been a very interesting week on our market street. So let's get a bit of a sense of where we're finishing off this week. It's been a very interesting one. The market generally has been in the red, but a bit of news in our box. This is what Victor Chiazo is looking at for us. He's live to us from our studios at the Stock Exchange. Victor, good morning. It's good to have you here from FSL Securities. A very interesting market week. Well, not in terms of the equities, but again, a number of items in our news box. Which ones caught your attention?
Yeah, Bosun, nice to be here. I think the major news that's caught my attention has been the Access Bank and the Diamond Bank announcement and the cutoff, the suspension of trading on Diamond Bank, as well as the NHF Act, which was actually been in the news of recent. I think those are the two things that caught my attention this week.
Why? Okay, yes, Diamond Bank Access. Why is it a big story for you?
Yeah, for Diamond Bank, Access Bank, you know the news around the merger becoming one of the biggest banks in Africa in terms of asset size. In terms of suspension of trading on Diamond Bank, it came as a surprise to most of us because one would have expected that either both parties would have notified the exchange or the market investors of a cutoff date to when each investor will qualify for the exchange ratio, which they propose in a 247 and a 1 naira payment to every shareholder in Diamond Bank. But we didn't see that happen. I think it was 2 days ago. We just saw a circular and suspension of trading on Diamond Bank. So whether any investor wanted to partake or just a speculator, you're trapped. So I think that was came as a bit of surprise to us. But all well and good, those in already know what they hope to expect. They're expecting the 1 naira, they're expecting the 247. And we think going forward, we've seen some price movement. So at the end, it might actually pay up for them.
Victor, aside the Access Bank, which is an M&A, we found yesterday, some earnings are still coming through anyway. But again, we found Cadbury appointing the first female managing director. This is some news on the street we've not seen in years.
Yeah, I agree with you. Cadbury came out, I think, yesterday about appointing a new MD, which is a woman, Ms. Adebayo, if I'm correct. Yes, Ms. Adebayo, replacing Mr. Ama. I think Ama came to that position in January 2017. And he came in at a time where Cadbury had been facing a little bit of downtime. I think in 2015, we saw the company post a profit after tax about 2.4 billion. But in 2016, that profit dropped and they reported a negative position, a loss of about 300 million. So he came in at a time that the company was actually pressured, so he had a lot of work to do. They had corporate governance issues, they had negative profit issues. And he came in and, good for him, at the end of 2017, he actually turned things around and they posted net profit. 2018 as well, the company has also posted net profit and they rewarded shareholders with a dividend of 16 kobo in 2017 and a dividend of 25 kobo in 2018. So for Mrs. Adebayo coming in, I think is a good one. The first female MD in the last over 50 years of existence of Cadbury. I think it will bring a new twist to things in that company, and we hope to see that company move to greater heights.
Okay. A quick one and a final one for you, Victor, in 1 minute. Nigerian breweries yesterday also announced the 650 kilowatts solar energy plant for its Ibadan brewery. So, do you think this will, is this what you research analysts will be looking into? Nigerian breweries, new solar plant for Ibadan breweries. Okay, I guess we lost Victor there. Thank you so much, Victor. Chiazo, Head of Research at FSL Securities Limited. There's a lot of big stories around the green bond market. How do we deepen what we have, and why do we have everyone sitting around the table talking about it? Let's talk to Mr. Kony when we come back after the break.